Imagine for a moment the silky fabric gliding through your fingers, a sensation so smooth, so lustrous, it almost feels unreal. Yet, behind every square inch of this luxurious material lies a story as intricate as the threads themselves, woven over millennia by nature and refined by human hands. It all begins in the tranquil stretches of a mulberry grove, where the air is heavy with the scent of fresh leaves. These leaves are more than just greenery. They are the sole sustenance for the Bombyx mori caterpillar, the unassuming hero of our tale. For the silkworm, the mulberry leaf is more than food. It's fuel for transformation. Over a span of weeks, each silkworm consumes vast quantities, growing rapidly and preparing for a metamorphosis that will leave an indelible mark on human history. Deep within the silkworm's body, a marvel of biological engineering is at work. Two distinct proteins, fibroin and sericin, are synthesized and stored in specialized glands. When the time is right, the caterpillar begins the most crucial task of its short life: spinning its cocoon. Through a tiny spinneret, it releases a stream of liquefied silk, which solidifies on contact with air. Methodically, the silkworm winds this thread around itself, layer upon layer, until it is safely enclosed in a silken shell. This single thread, nearly a kilometer in length, will become the foundation for something extraordinary. But the journey from cocoon to cloth is anything but simple. Timing is of the essence. If the moth is allowed to emerge naturally, it will break the continuous filament, rendering it useless for high-quality silk production. So tradition and necessity dictate that the cocoons are harvested at precisely the right moment. In many parts of the world, the cocoons are steamed or boiled, a process that halts the metamorphosis and softens the sericin, the gummy substance binding the fibers together. This step, though delicate, is essential, preserving the integrity of the long, unbroken filament. Now comes the artful process of reeling. Picture a warm water bath where the softened cocoons bob gently. Skilled workers, often guided by generations of inherited knowledge, brush the cocoon to find the elusive end of the thread. Once found, several filaments are drawn together and carefully wound onto a reel. This creates a single, stronger strand of raw silk, still encased in its natural sericin, giving it a characteristic stiffness. But every raw silk is only the beginning. To unlock its full potential, the yarn undergoes degumming, a process where the sericin is washed away, usually with hot water and mild soap. What emerges is pure fibrone, lustrous, soft, and ready to be dyed. The transformation is remarkable. What was once a stiff, matte thread now glows with a natural sheen, catching the light in ways no synthetic fiber can replicate. Dyeing silk is itself an art form. The fibers absorb color with exceptional brilliance and depth, allowing artisans to create everything from subtle pastels to vivid, jewel-like hues. Once dyed, the silk is ready to be woven. Here, the possibilities are endless. Delicate chiffons, sturdy twills, shimmering satins. Each weave brings out different qualities in the fabric, whether it's the gentle drape of a scarf or the structured elegance of a gown. What's truly fascinating is how little the fundamentals of silk production have changed across centuries. In ancient China, the secrets of sericulture were guarded with utmost secrecy. Silk was so precious that it became currency, a medium of exchange along the legendary Silk Road, linking the East with the West. For a time, only royalty and the elite could afford garments of silk, and the techniques for producing it were closely held state secrets. Over time, silk spread to other parts of Asia, the Middle East, and eventually Europe, each region adding its own innovations and styles. Yet, whether produced in a tiny village in India or a high-tech factory in Japan, the essence of silk making remains the same: a partnership between nature's ingenuity and human care. In recent years, the silk industry has faced new challenges and opportunities. Advances in technology allow for more precise control over every stage of production, from rearing healthier silkworms to automating parts of the reeling and weaving process. At the same time, there's a growing movement toward ethical and sustainable practices. Some producers now offer piece silk, or Ahimsa silk, which allows the moths to emerge naturally, sacrificing a bit of fiber quality for the sake of animal welfare. Others are experimenting with plant-based or lab-grown alternatives, striving to replicate silk's unique qualities without relying on insects at all. Still, for many, nothing matches the real thing. Silk's appeal lies not just in its beauty, but in the story woven into every thread, a story of transformation, patience, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. From the quiet mulberry groves to the bustling workshops, from ancient emperors to modern designers, silk continues to captivate and inspire. So the next time you marvel at a silk dress, tie, or scarf, remember the remarkable journey it has taken. From the humble beginnings inside a tiny caterpillar, through the hands of skilled artisans, to its final form as a symbol of luxury and refinement, silk is more than just a fabric. It is a testament to the wonders of nature and the enduring creativity of humankind. In every shimmering thread, there is a story, a whisper from the past, a celebration of craft, and an invitation to appreciate the extraordinary in the everyday.